Well, I had to do some work this morning and go into town and pick up some things, and my bookkeeper came this morning. I got tied up getting some stuff ready for her and year-end stuff and all that, and I didn't get out here till real late, but you can see things look a little different in here in the short while that I've been out here. But I made a little discovery. What I believe might be the root of all evil. I mean the root of the problem. Could be. If you notice, if you can see, I don't know how well you see this, but there's a nice tight seal around this cylinder where that head gasket has been sealed up. It's got a little oil in it here. You can see it, but I saw it before that oil got on there, and I checked them all out, and they all show a good seal around there. What this thing was doing was making bubbles in the radiator. It was putting some exhaust or some compression out into the water, so it was getting some bubbles in the radiator. But when I come to right here, you see that nice tight seal has disappeared. I should have used my other camera so I could get some high def on this, but at any rate, this is all carboned up between these two cylinders, and I believe we've been swapping compression between those cylinders and probably out into the water jacket as well. And I see evidence of that carbon there and no seal. I see evidence of it on the gasket, on the head gasket on both sides, and I kind of believe that is the root of the problem. I'm gonna clean these heads up really good and you know, see what I find, but really that's not what this is all about. I've got another point to make in this video, and I got to get cleaned up and get out of here because I got a little date with Sugar Dumpling tonight, so I can't be out here. See, I was making all them brags about how I could just be out in the shop working all night if I want to. Yeah, and I can later. Anyway, I need to dispel some rumors. There was some rumors, some nasty rumors are going around. I tell you, you guys ain't gonna believe this now, but I was checking out a video on RPeak's channel today where he was over to Mike's, and they was all talking about floorboards and everything, and I left the room, and then I snuck back in. Nobody knowed I was in there, see, and I caught him talking about me, and I caught him spreading nasty rumors about my hot rod in there behind my back, and talking about how it didn't have no floorboards and that sort of thing, and I just want to dispel that rumor right now. My hot rod has floorboards, and if you look, there they are. There's one, two. There's two more back there behind the seats, under the seats. There's floorboards. Everywhere you look in here, there's floorboards. Oh, now there is a little toe board, a little kickboard messing up there, but you know, that ain't no big deal. But to dispel the rumor, you know, everybody can rest easy tonight and get some sleep and rest and everything, because the truth is out now. The truth be known that that my hot rod has floorboards in it. And I just can't believe people spread rumors like that. Because, you know, I hear things, you know, and I find out things, and I don't, you know, I know that, you know, I know that what happened with RPeak got Honey Baby in the family way, if you know what I mean. And I didn't go around talking about it and spreading rumors and everything, but, and somebody else said I didn't have no fire. No, what was they said? Somebody was talking about I hope I didn't find out what the meaning of firewall was and all that. And I want to show you something here to dispel that rumor. See, it says firewall right there. So I do have firewall. And, you know, it's a little shorter than others, maybe on some of y'all's hot rods, but it's a firewall. And there it is. So, bam, myth busted. I got a firewall. Bam, myth busted. I got floorboards. And, you know, talk about me maybe hoping I don't find out what a firewall's for. Well, you know, if I was concerned about a fire, you know, I would be taking precautions against such a thing as a fire. But you can see that I ain't worried about it. I mean, I got enough confidence that the old rig ain't gonna burn up, but I just don't have to worry about it. I mean, I'd be taking the necessary precautions if I thought that there was any danger whatsoever. Why, I'd be carrying equipment, you know, to deal with such a matter. But I'm just not worried about it. So, bam, myth busted. I got a firewall, and what was it, old Stoney was saying that, you know, that when Impala says that he's got floorboards, that what he means is he's got the metal for them standing off in the corner. Well, I'll just let me get to the bottom of that too right now. I do not have metal standing in the corner. There's a corner there, there's a corner over there, one there, and one there, and ain't no metal in the corner. I do not have any metal standing in the corner for my floorboards. That just ain't true. You know, you can look in the corner all day long, you won't see no metal for floorboards in the corner of my shop. Bam! Myth busted. So I'm just glad I can, you know, put all these rumors to rest. And once we're talking about this firewall and floorboards and toe boards and toenails and all that, one thing I didn't want to mention too was that, you know, when I was a little kid riding around the old 49 Chevy pickup with my pappy, I mean, I was a little kid. I used to be little. I wasn't near this big. I only weighed 8 pounds something when I was born. I put on a lot of weight. But thing is, one of my greatest pleasures when I was a little old boy was riding that old pickup and looking down through a hole in the floor and watching the gravel road go by underneath my toes, underneath my feet down there. So, and then a little bit later on, right after I got my first PhD, I don't know, maybe it was my first DWI. No, I believe it was a PhD when I was about 8 years old and I got my first PhD. When you're going down the road in your pappy's truck and you're looking through that rusty hole in the floor and watching them gravels go by, what I done figured out was that if you take that gravel to the 7th power times pi, you can figure out how fast you're going. It's just that simple, you know. I mean, you got to figure this stuff out. You just no need to be encumbered by the truth. You know, just go ahead and think outside the box and figure it out.